It's Week 12 of the 2024 season, and front and center is Sam Laporta. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Lions and the Colts, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Throwing right away here, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off play action, Goff. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, Goff. He's trying another one deep. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts and receiver Josh Downs set to take over once again. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 47. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking right, and he finds him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got Pierce. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. Taken in by Pierce. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 16-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And the Lions get him, down he goes! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Throwing now, Richardson. Has some room to work. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. They motion the tight end over. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. One of the tight ends motioning right. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Brought in inside the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. Now trying to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Richardson back to throw. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he can't hang on! Touchdown in his arms! It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. So now here's 3rd and 5. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Goff now on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Bates' kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Colts offense set to head out. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Pittman's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. A Nice, 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Taylor again. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts looking at 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Brian Branch has it. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. On 1st down, it's Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys, but he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts make it 17 all. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. He's got Khalif Raymond. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Free inside the 30. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun here. Hits his running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll throw again. Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Quick slant into the hands of Downs. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled by Jack Campbell. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Gets this to Woods. And he gets this forward to the 19. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Vikings who are out in front. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown reception. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Tony Pollard, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. In that game, all tied with the visiting Patriots. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Off play action, Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. They go play action with Goff. He's going to push one. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Colts 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Taylor now up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He finds Woods. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rush coming for Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Malik Robertson takes it away. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They put a receiver in motion right. Goff on 1st and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Patrick going in motion right. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw from Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing again, it's Goff. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll throw it again. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 17.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A run here with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Option give to Taylor, and he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Richardson on third. And they pick him off again! Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4? He probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Goff. That's caught for the 1st. And in for the Detroit touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bates now for the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts ready to take the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Gets this one to Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete to Pittman. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Richardson back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Colts have it to start the 4th, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Richardson. Taken in by Pierce.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Short pass caught by his tight end. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give to Taylor. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
They're going Taylor. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Lions offense returning to the field. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A 6-yard run, and now they've got 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his 1st kick, and this one looks even better. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
From the gun, Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains.
First down. First and 10.
First down throw here from Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Gets this to Woods. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts just want to get out of here without this one is gone. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Richardson now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth.
Previous
And
play
they want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this. He did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that
Yeah.
sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Indy.